If you've never been here before, how we do the week ahead tarot forecast is we go by your astrological sign, whatever you want, which sign you want to go by, element. So you could use your sun sign, your rising sign, whatever sign you feel like resonates most with you. Most people use their sun sign and their rising sign. Elements. We're gonna spin the wheel to see who goes first. Water. If you are Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, let's see, how is your week gonna go? What do we got for you? Like I said, we are using the After Tarot. Haven't used it in a while on stream. I use it sometimes at Fan House, but we don't really use it on stream. So, the Lovers. Ooh. The Sun. Whoa. Wow. The Chariot. Holy crap, water signs. Look at this major arcana energy here. This is a big week for you, I feel like. For you to find your happiness, personally, I feel like you're getting your motivation back, especially after this lunar event that felt very difficult for a lot of us. The Chariot is signaling the arrival of your motivation. You're ready to get back in. You're ready to get back on the saddle, as they say, and continue to drive your chariot forward to conquer maybe the things that you put aside for a while because, you know, you were dealing with a lot. You're headed to have a very positive week overall with the Sun, and you are definitely going to connect with a partner of some sort. I don't know if you're meeting a new potential romantic partner with the Lovers, or you're just leaning into those very important partnerships for you. Regardless, there's a highlight of that here. Yeah. So the Lovers here is highlighting partnerships for you, water signs, and whether it's leaning into them, spicy time with them, or just meeting someone new who's going to become a connection for you. It's just a lot of overwhelming, joyous love, like unconditional love, getting your motivation back, getting your happiness back, having just a joyous, good week. It looks like a great week for that. And make sure, you know, like, you got this, okay? This Chariot card is here to say the second half of this year, you're getting ready for it, okay? And you're going to go very far with it, and you're feeling that fire again. So lean into that and have an absolutely, like, happy, beautiful week for sure. That's the vibes that I get. You're going to have a great week, water signs, okay? You really are. I hope that you have the best week ever, because I feel like the past few water week ahead readings have been really rough, and you deserve a win. Absolutely. My potential is infinite. Oh, look at that. That fits so much into this card. My potential is infinite. That's what the Chariot is here to say. You know, you have this motivation back. Your potential's infinite, so go for it. Go for it. Anyone who had a horrible last month, and April was one of the toughest months so far of the year, hang in there. We're all in this together. I definitely feel like a shift is coming. I was reading a lot astrologically after the 16th. I feel like things will start feeling better. And I feel like we'll all start feeling a little bit better, hopefully. So I hope that the second half of this month is a lot better, and the second half of this year takes us everywhere we want to go and just relieves a little bit of that, like, universal weight that I feel like we're all kind of carrying around on our shoulders. It just feels like everything's weighing on our shoulders. Air! Okay, so if you are a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, let's see how your week's gonna go. Okay, we have Four of Wands, the Knight of Cups, the King of Swords. Okay, there seems to be a lot of emotions coming in for water signs, air signs, because we got the of Cups. There's new emotions coming in for sure. Okay, and there's a lot to celebrate. This is the arrival of some sort of new emotions after a period of, you know, potentially it's been a rough road to get here. And I don't feel like the Knight of Cups is a person this week. I do feel like it is new emotions. Whether these emotions stay for a long time or are in and out of your life really quickly, this emotional situation, I don't know, because the Knight of Cups, you know, it's dicey. We don't know if it's gonna stick around or not, but it's just a welcome change. Okay, it's refreshing, it's a change, and I feel like it's gonna get you into a more creative, romantic, be able to romanticize things instead of seeing things only negatively, which is totally valid too. But I feel like this is just a shift energetically wise for you air signs this week. And we have the King of Swords here, which is a king in your element. So this seems to me that you're going to turn a corner and really feel like you're at the top of your game this week. Okay, you're going to be able to really navigate things logically, clearly, directly, and you're going to have a lot of good ideas for how to move forward. This energy shift with this emotions coming in, I really feel like it's going to get you connected to your emotions, and you're going to be able to bridge the gap between your mind and your heart and really be able to use both of them here in this situation. And I feel like that's what's going to connect the dots for you to see all the areas of your life where you can celebrate. Because I do feel like there's a big celebration coming up, at least by the end of this week for you, and there's going to be a lot to rejoice. And I just feel like you're stepping back into a better headspace, a better emotional space, and things are turning a corner for sure this week for you, air signs. Okay, and your affirmation for this week, air signs, is, what do we got? I can ask for support when I need it. You got that? I can ask for support when I need it. You don't have to go. You don't have to go for it alone. Okay. You can ask people for help. There are people who love you out there who will support you if you need help moving forward. And see, this king here is saying, you know, you can clearly communicate and ask for it. Could I get a TLDR on that reading? Yeah. So new emotions are coming in. There's a new emotional situation coming in, getting you more connected to your heart again. So you can kind of connect your mind and your heart to be able to move forward, be very clear, direct, logical, and just feel like yourself again after maybe not feeling like yourself for a while. And that's going to help you move forward. And also, you're going to see that there's a lot in your life to celebrate, and there's something coming up that is going to be a celebration and a reminder of why it's so nice to be alive. And then I can ask for support when I need it, is the affirmation. I get attacked every week? No, I'm sorry. So air signs, I hope you have a great week. We all deserve to have a good one, right? Fire signs, if you are an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, let's see how your week's gonna go. All right, fire signs, what's coming up for you this week? All right, we got it. All right, I see what it's saying here, fire signs. We got 8 of Cups, the Fool, and the Page of Swords. So sorry if my voice is like coming in and out. There's something new that you want to start, that you want to throw yourself head first into. That's going to be a new journey of learning something and a lot of intellect, a lot of reading, a lot of studying, like a new goal for yourself to learn something new that you have to throw yourself head first into this week. But the first thing you're being asked to do before you can do that, before you can tackle that in the second half of the week, is leave behind an old situation, okay? You see, all these cups are empty. The 8 of Cups is saying it's time for you to walk away. It's time for you to walk away from something that is just no longer serving you. You've poured so much emotion, so much time into it, and it's just, the cups are empty. There's nothing left for you in this situation. And you have this new adventure waiting for you this week that you're gonna wanna just go for it. So if you're lugging around all this old baggage that just is stuff that you keep trying to make work that's just not working, it's time for you to just let it go and move forward, because there's so much adventure, so many new things The universe is waiting to catch you and take you far. So commit to that. And this week is like the breaking point for you fire signs, where you're just going to have to like leave it behind and head into your new adventure. Okay, so I show up for the world around me and create a positive impact however I'm able. Look, I feel like that's so true, fire signs. And I feel like, once again, the energy is turning a corner here for you, and you're going to head into something new, and you're going to throw yourself headfirst into it, and you are going to create a beautiful, positive impact on the world. But first, you have to leave that one thing behind. Okay? You know what it is. You definitely know what it is. It's okay. I know. I'm a Leo rising, so this also resonates with me, and I know exactly what this is talking about, and I don't like it. All right, Earth signs. If you are a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, let's see how your week's gonna go. Let's see. Earth signs. We're not doing too well, are we? We're not. I definitely get the vibe that it's been a struggle, but hey, okay. What, especially in the After Tarot, this card, this Five of Pentacles, is signifying that help is just behind you here, and you're kind of not seeing it. You feel like you're very alone, and us Earth signs do this to ourselves all the time, right? Where we isolate ourselves and convince ourselves that we have to do it all alone. Why we do this so much, I don't know, but here's the thing. You have resources available to you. You have help available to you. And I feel like the Seven of Pentacles is really telling you, stubbornness, yes. Depression, also yes. It's time for you to take a step back, look at yourself in the mirror. Yeah, I feel like Earth signs have the bad habit of thinking that asking for help is failure, because we're stubborn and we think that we know better a lot of the times. This could just be my Virgo sun talking, but I feel like a little Earth signs share that a little bit, just in different ways. I feel like we all think we know better in ways that are unique to our own signs, but it's not a failure to ask for help. And I really think that the Seven of Pentacles is calling you to take a step back this week and figure out what is working for you and what isn't. Why do you feel so alone? Why do you feel so left out in the cold? And you're gonna have to push past your own self-doubt and ask for help, because if you notice on this Eight of Swords card, someone is helping this person, and in the original deck there's no one. She has tied herself to these swords and is struggling alone. The Eight of Swords indicates you've really been down on yourself, and you have trapped yourself in this place where you have convinced yourself there is no help and that you are alone in this. Okay, but this week is going to be a time to break that cycle. The Seven of Pentacles is the one here urging you to break this cycle of, I've trapped myself in this headspace where I'm only talking negative to myself, and I'm alone in this. No one gets it. No one's here to help. I suck. That's why. I suck. That's why. That's why I'm alone. It's because I suck. I can't get out of this because no one will help me. It's an endless cycle. I'm totally not... I don't have personal experience in this or anything, you know? But the Seven of Pentacles wants you to be like, hey, look at all the good that you have in your life. You worked for that. You worked really hard to get there. Okay? That proves that you don't suck. So why is it that you feel very alone? Seven of Pentacles is very deep self-reflection on what's working and what isn't for you and how to move forward. If you want to keep working the way that you've always worked for things, which has made you feel alone in this, or if you want to divert and change your path and figure out where you can ask for help. So I feel like this week for you Earth signs, it's going to be a lot of self-reflection, a lot of realizing that you are actually a good person despite what your brain thinks. A lot of looking at what you've grown so far and how much farther you can take things and figuring out how to adjust the path ahead. And you absolutely are not in this alone despite whatever your brain thinks. Okay? You're not. For sure. Okay, Earth signs, you're... Ha! Ha! Spirit said, are you ready for the pile on? Okay? What if things go better than I expect? That's literally what this card is asking you to do. Like, you feel alone and you're beating yourself up, right? You really need to reassess why that is to move forward. So what if that all goes way better than you expect it does? Maybe you're doomsdaying. Maybe you are a little bit. I am so guilty of that too. So listen, this week is going to go better than you expect. You just got to figure out why you feel so alone and how you can move forward. Finding your self-worth and knowing that you are worthy of good things and that you have worked so hard for what you have currently. Even if you feel like you want more, you still have worked hard for what it is that you currently have. And you should be proud of that. All right, Earth signs, I hope you have a great week, okay? I hope it's a lot of self-discovery and you realizing, oh my gosh, I don't need to be mean to myself. But I know it's not that simple, but I'm rooting for you. Okay, we're in this together. I'm an Earth sign. Let's make a pact to not be so mean to ourselves and not brutalize ourselves and reach out for help this week, okay?